I always felt like I didn't belong. While my twin sister Celeste was radiant, graceful, confident, perfect, I was, just me. She was adored. I was invisible. Then came the accident. We were hiking in the woods when Celeste slipped, tumbling into a deep ravine. I screamed her name, but before she hit the rocks below, she vanished. Not fell, not crashed, vanished. And when I peered over the edge, I saw something impossible. A door, a shimmering portal hidden in the trees. Something inside me whispered, "Follow." So I did, and that was the night I learned the truth. Celeste wasn't human. I was. The fairy realm was breathtaking. Golden skies, floating gardens, palaces carved from moonlight, and at the center of it all, sitting on a throne of stardust, was Celeste. Dressed in silk spun from the wind, a crown of silver vines upon her head. A fairy queen. She saw me and went pale. "You weren't supposed to find out." The words cut deeper than a knife. Celeste explained everything. She was a changeling, swapped with me at birth. I was meant to grow up in fairyland, but something went wrong. Now, she had my destiny. And I had nothing. "Give it back." My voice trembled. Celeste shook her head. "This is my home now." Something inside me snapped. I had spent my whole life feeling less. And now I knew why. Because my rightful life was stolen. Well, if I couldn't have my old life back, I would take something else. Her magic. I trained in secret, learning spells from Celeste's enemies. A fairy without magic was nothing, so I would become something greater. When the time came, I challenged her. A battle of blood and wings. Celeste fought to keep her throne. I fought to become something more. The sky shattered with power. She flung golden fire. I caught it in my hands, twisting it into shadow. She struck like a storm. I became the hurricane. And when I finally pinned her to the ground, my fingers burning with stolen power, she whispered, "You don't have to do this." But she was wrong. I did. I pressed my hand to her chest and pulled, ripping the magic from her bones. Celeste screamed. The sky dimmed. The throne cracked. And in that moment, the power was mine. I expected victory. Instead, I felt nothing. Because Celeste wasn't the imposter. I was. I had taken her magic. Her throne. Her identity. I looked down at my trembling hands, glowing with stolen light. And for the first time, I realized. I had become the villain. The end.